Today I have with me none other than Hansaji, who is an institution in herself of the ancient, rich knowledge of yoga blended with a perfect sattvic lifestyle, something that I personally am a big fan of. So let me not waste a moment, and we have a lot of youth relating questions. Also, I'm going to be talking to her about yoga being a perfect opportunity for women who want to have careers in yoga as a yoga teacher. Hansaji, welcome to my channel, and thank you for gracing my channel with your presence.
Well, it's a pleasure for me too. Nice to see you.
I have been a huge fan of your videos because you have so much rich knowledge that you give out to the youth, and I have personally benefited a lot because not only because of your advices and tips on diet and skin and other things, but also taking yoga classes. I personally take yoga class online every single day from a trainer who has been trained, a professional trainer from your institute. And I must tell my audience that yoga has a multifold benefit on health, and my health has improved considerably after I started doing yoga on an everyday basis. First question to you is,
Tell me.
why do people, people work, go to office every day, and we understand everybody has a busy schedule.
Right.
But they procrastinate and say, नहीं, अभी exercise नहीं करते, yoga करने के लिए time नहीं है, we have just woken up, we need to rush, we don't have, time for yoga. What is your advice to people like that? How do they balance yoga into their life?
You see, first of all, this word yoga is very misunderstood. People think yoga means separately taking out time, half an hour, 1 hour, and doing some movements, activities, asanas, and sometimes difficult asanas, and so on. But actually, yoga is a way of life. Once you learn, you have to, for learning, as you go to the class and learn and come back. So the moment you wake up, you are stretching yourself, taking a long breath, moving your leg towards your stomach to evacuate your bowels properly. This is how you should function. Bring technology part of yoga into your day-to-day activities. So in office itself, when you are in the office, come on, in the office also, very often you can look up because you are looking down always with computer. So you are supposed to take care of yourself. After all, you have duty towards yourself. You can't be a burden. Working hard, slogging in life will not harm you. Let me tell you. What will harm you is that you forget when you are running around. You forget yourself. You in body, whatever you do, become aware about yourself. How am I sitting? How am I standing? If I'm slouching, let me sit straight a bit. If I'm sitting for long, let me get up and do the work. Or let me go near window and see something which is very far from you for 20 seconds. Come back and do the things. So such little things person must get involved to develop awareness about himself, herself. And that would not make yoga difficult at all. Yoga is nothing else but a science of awareness.
I really like that because it's what you're actually trying to say is that if we don't have that 20 minutes or 30 minutes to sit and do yoga every day,
Yes.
we should bring it our system.
Correct.
And make it a part of our day. Dincharya ka ek hissa
Dincharya ka ek hissa, develop awareness and see that wherever, whatever is possible, sitting on chair itself, you can just lift your leg up and down. You can do that. Help your body, attend to your body. And that would help you to remain healthy.
Get their 4 or 5 hours of sleep and go back to work or to school or college. And they are sleep deprived for long amount of months. Yeah. So I want you to tell us, how is good sleep correlated with good health?
Without sleep, I tell you what can happen. Only humans are, I would say, indisciplined species. In all other species, they are disciplined. Day is meant for work, night is meant for rest. Simple. It's circadian rhythm, and when you follow that rhythm, you can be always healthy. You don't have to worry. But when you alter that rhythm, you don't function accordingly, as nowadays we all are doing, then you have to spend some specific time to see that the deprived sleep is attended by conscious relaxation. That's why yoga talks about conscious relaxation. So for sleep, we have that app of for sleep, and that is called Dispar app, where it helps your mind to calm down. Mind comes to an alpha wave state. We take help from very soothing music, some sound waves, take help from mantra waves, and it's like a guided meditation. And that helps person to really switch off. This app helps. It's a meditation app. In any case, coming back to how much sleep do we need really to remain alive?
Right.
Because I tell you, I always give an example of Hitler.
Okay.
You have heard the name of Hitler. Hitler was a person who would have a torture session, when he would captivate, the soldiers were captivated, they would be put in jail, and then he would sometimes torture every soldier. Very bad it is. But his one of the torture session was very unique. He would keep 200 soldiers in one big hall, and then he tells them that eat, drink, and be merry, because every food is available. Best of the food, best of drinks, best of floor, dancing, music, films, anything you want, and you will get, and that too best. So enjoy. Only one thing you can't do, that you cannot sleep.
Oh my God.
So now our youngsters would be very happy. Come on, whole night they would be busy watching movies, this, that, dancing, singing, and they would say very fine. But it doesn't happen. Your body needs are there. So somehow 2 days, somehow they could manage. But then they just can't. Their eyes start dropping down and they throw won't allow it. You can't close your eyes and sleep. So now that becomes a very, very nerve irritating. And these soldiers start behaving very angrily. Anger comes, heightened anger. You get angry means you are deprived of sleep. They get angry, they abuse. Language is bad language to each other, non-adjusting, non-cooperative behavior, and all that starts. Third day, they get into severe, what we call as depression or schizophrenia.
Oh.
Because now the mind calms down. Bodily you are fine. And then fourth day, they go, or fifth day, they go totally mad, total psychotic condition. Now they are doing everything except not sleeping, and see its outcome. When I saw that, I said, well, we have to remember that sleep is really, really important to stay healthy. And for that, we have to put some mind. Now, the research and otherwise also it is observed that humans need at least 2 hours and 4 minutes of sleep. That much so you have to give. Otherwise, you will be like this. The madness will come. 2 hours and 4 minutes. 2 hours, it is called a very deep sleep, very orthodox sleep we call. If somebody even shakes you or makes sound, you won't come to know. You are in a deep sleep. And out of that, plus 4 hours is such a sleep where even somebody cuts you, you will not come to know. That you are not into your body only, as if. So that is very important. And then the other type of sleep is called as REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, where your mind starts becoming active. Subconscious mind, so thoughts come, you dream, and all that becomes active. So that also is required for cognitive behavior. You are upset during day, at night you think about that. During day your boss has shouted at you, you can't shout back at him, you are hurt. But at night you will be shouting at your boss in your dream. So that is the way your mind functions. And that is very much required. Otherwise, hurt, and you will have all the sicknesses. That if you get angry easily, you should be sleeping more. If you are putting on weight, you should be sleeping more. People, when they put on weight, they start work out, they hardly sleep. It's other way around. If they sleep well, 7 to 8 hours of sleep, then they would reduce in their weight. I guarantee. They should. That's why sleep more. If they have any sickness in their body, they should sleep more. Body is adjusting to sickness. Body can handle all the sickness, but give sleep to your body. Switch off. You have shoulder pain and back pain and all that. What you need is little sleep.
For healing.
For healing. All the healing repair work takes place during sleep. All the hormones are secreted and balanced during sleep. So what body requires, body will keep. What body doesn't require, body will throw it out. But sleep is required, otherwise problems. And so that you observe, that if everything is going on well, the way in which you are living your life, nothing is wrong, go ahead. But at least this much you should give your body, 4 hours. Otherwise, very subtly you will get into trouble. Yeah.
I think over the years, I have learned to prioritize my sleep because I feel that when I sleep well, maybe 7 hours or 8 hours if I'm lucky, the next day is very productive.
Absolutely.
I'm more energetic.
Exactly.
And you know that mind fog is not present.
You clearly start thinking, you start implementing good sleep and see how your day goes well.
So that brings me to my next question, which is that almost half the population does this with water. They have almost an entire glass of water immediately after food.
Oh.
So what is the impact of doing this? Because we get to hear that it's a very wrong thing to do.
Yes. You see, understand, we in our body need food, water and air. Air, so we are breathing all the time. Food and water, both are equally important. At least one day you don't eat food, chalega. But water, no. Water has to be taken little as and when required. It's now we have to understand water. Water's job is to wash away what is not required. Water's job is to dilute things. It's different. Now, when you eat food, your food needs good amount of strong acid in our body to metabolize the whole thing. Those things, secretions which are there in the stomach, they should be a strong concentrated secretion. If you pour water, you are diluting it. So its effect would be poor. So your digestion, absorption, assimilation would be poor. Your, Ayurveda says Jatar ki Agni should be strong, Pradipt. It should be burning, digestive fire. Now that will weaken fire against water. So it's just direct. So what we say is, instead of water, keep some juice, some liquid. Where water is there, patli se pani dal ke chach le lo, buttermilk, lemon juice le lo, fruit juice le lo. You want to drink these things, because these things would still need digestive juices. Water will not. Water is a separate thing. Okay. So take these drinks, but don't drink water. And water should be taken half an hour before meals. Remember and drink water. Half an hour before meals. And 1 hour after meals, 1 to 2 hours after meals. That is very, very healthy for digestion. Otherwise, you will have gases, you will have acidity. All that will come when you drink water with food, because you are weakening your digestion. So be careful about it and use water properly. Water is equally required, but बहुत प्यार से, शांति से, you should sit and drink water, sip, and not gulp it. As food, we are sitting and chewing well and eating. In the same way, water. Respect water. Water takes away your psychology in its cells, and that helps you. It makes the food alkaline in your mouth with saliva. It has to mix with saliva. Then it helps in a strong digestion. Yeah, after food, People have to take some medicine. So you are taking 1 or 2 sip of water, but don't drink a glass of water. Little mouth rinsing is very fine. It should be done. Rinsing of mouth, a quarter of a glass should be taken to clear up throat and mouth. And those who suffer from cold, cough, sinusitis, asthma, allergy, such people should take little warm water immediately after food to clear up the throat, which I do. So my throat is working.
Okay.
Yes, but not a full glass. That you should take only later on. And whenever you are thirsty, you drink water. That's very clear.
I have seen a lot of your videos where you have given tips to detox liver naturally.
Yes.
So, is there any miracle, magical drink that we can have every day to detox?
Very easy. The best thing to detox. You see, have you heard nowadays there is a fatty liver problem?
Yes.
Oh, it is increasing day by day because of our bad activities. We hardly physically move at one place for long. And second, wrong food habits. All these junk food, open the packet and eat, open the bottle and drink, and all those stuff. And so liver gets fatty. We should be detoxing our liver every day because nowadays to our lifestyle. So for detoxing, the best thing is haldi. Haldi, turmeric. It has curcumin and it is very, very good to detox liver. So haldi and honey, you can make a paste and sip it. Or what I would do and I myself do is every day in the morning when you get up, because other thing which helps you to detox is lemon juice. So in the morning, the moment you wake up, drink little warm water to wash away the toxins from the mouth, and then drink a glass of lemon juice, half a lime, a glass of water, and then put haldi inside and put amla powder. Amla, high dose of vitamin C. Amla can detox again. So amla powder, so it could be ginger fresh if you want to put, or dry ginger powder soot. That also you should add, and add amla powder. So I always mix all these things and keep it in my bottle. So I have a warm water, little lemon juice, 1 spoon of this, where haldi is there, amla powder is there, ginger soot is there, ginger is there. That becomes the best detox drink. Nothing else hold it in.
So, being a model, I was always used to wearing heels all the time. And even when I was doing my show, we need to stand on obviously sandals. I can't wear sneakers and, do my shoot. I wish I could, but I couldn't. But today, over the years, I have realized that footwear is not important, to look good. It's more important for your health.
Support your body.
Right. So I shifted completely to wearing only sneakers and shoes as my footwear. So I have very few sandals left. I wear it occasionally, maybe when for interviews like this, where I have to just sit and maybe slip on my sandals for the shoot.
Yes.
But I don't walk wearing heels anymore. I've stopped that habit completely.
You are wise.
Thank you. So over the years, I have learned to prioritize my foot health and not compromise on the look. So I have got like now a range of a variety of sneakers, different
Colors and different styles.
Stylish sneakers, and I love wearing that. So I don't miss my sandals at all. But I want to know from you, does prolonged wear of sandal, like I see women walking on the road from the station.
Yes, climbing down and up, running.
Exactly.
In such a high heels.
Right. Wearing even a 2-inch heel for that matter.
Yes.
I think, you should be telling us what kind of prolonged damage can heels do for women?
See, the legs, they need a firm support. Firmness is there with sneakers, these heeled sandals, but what will affect is their varicose veins, and mainly knee. Later on, they will start getting knee pain. So knee replacement and all that would be a problem. And then hip joint. Hip joints will get weaker because we have all these joints to keep our body in a firm lining. Now that these joints are getting affected when the legs are like this. And so wear these things, but only from your car to the place to the car, not running around and all that. As far as possible, avoid it, because suddenly you will come to know and find it that your knee is paining or back is paining. You won't realize, but then that pain, why get pain? Right. So I feel that we can prevent the problem. Everything is fine, I tell you, in the world. Only you should know how to use, how much to use, when to use. That little awareness has to be there. Don't get too much stuck that I have to wear only heel and not otherwise. Then we are stuck. Don't do that. Be free.
Yeah, like there was a Bollywood actress who used to always say that she doesn't mind compromising on her foot and being in pain afterwards, but she wanted that look. She wanted those stilettos for that look. That's something I mean, for over the years, I've just not been able to do.
People are sensitive externally, the looks, external world goes on changing. It doesn't remain the same.
Right.
What has to be understood is your inner health and your inner look. Right. And slowly they have to give importance to that. At least they should stop hurting their body. They should respect their body.
And that's why even for certain outfits where I cannot wear sneakers, like for instance what I'm wearing today, I try to wear slippers, maybe a slipper with a 1-inch heel so that it just doesn't touch base. Yes. But I balance it that way so that,
Yeah, so now you have become aware. So you are open to everything. So that's fine. That's lovely.